Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong arm, big arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good. It's hard. It's a short, quick biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Now batting, Ronald Calzado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Hamilton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first, runner back standing. The 0-2 home, missed with a slider.
1-2.
Nope. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Batting third, first baseman Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the double steal is on here. Popped up. Story is under it, no problem, 1 away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Brandon Drury will bat next, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Alan Cordoba hits next as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Luis Perdomo is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
So striding in, Jason Law. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calzado giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. James leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hey! 3-1. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Calzado sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Lays off his slider that time, 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. Three runs already home here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Miles Harper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
1-2. Here it comes. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Three-two pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Antonio Senzatela.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Senzatela. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks the zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Leading off the inning, Angel Huerta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way, and that one just missed outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Calhoun from the outfield grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Settling in now, Zue Lin, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Right over the middle, knee high. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth,
Stepping into the box, Arnold Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-1. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Luis Perdomo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Suzuki at second with 2 down. One and one, here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Carlos Chavez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Calzado. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Pete James. Here comes the first pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calzado on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason.
So coming to the plate, Jason Law, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Billy Hamilton, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Law scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Ronald Calzado.
Now at the plate, Ronald Calzado. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In his career, Hosmer comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he takes a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Story is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Story is on his way home. He will score as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Willie Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Miles Harper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Harper tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Moustakas stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 4-0 Colorado. So striding forward now, Alan Cordova as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Angel Huerta.
Digging in now for San Diego, Angel Huerta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another 0-2 coming. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Still 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Zue Lin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Lin is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Miguel Valdez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Miguel Valdez.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 2-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder, Carlos Chavez.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Chavez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Grounder down the line at third. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Law.
Striding into the box, Jason Law. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. John Gray will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
John Gray.
Striding in once again, Arnold Suzuki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Devin Travis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hamilton, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Ronald Calzado, seared down the first baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Three and 0 now. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Travis on third. Calzado over at second. Hosmer on at first with 2 down. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play two. And the second run will come across as well. So they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Alan Cordoba hits next. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
0-1 the count. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Padres 3. Clyde Lavallo will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Hey.
1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. Now it remains 2 and 2. Another 2-2 offering. And that one just missed outside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now for Colorado, Miles Harper. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And there he goes towards second. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Calzado will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Wilmer Flores.
A shot down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Mike Montgomery will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Mike Montgomery.
Ready for another shot now. Zue Lin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a strike. The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Arnold Suzuki is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Coming to the plate now, Arnold Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Story has a play. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 20, Fly Lozala.
Omar Sosa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sosa.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 287 the average coming in. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Adam Liberatore will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Adam Liberatore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Chavez. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Carlos Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
3-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cordova's on his horse. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder, Keith James.
Digging in once again, Keith James. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman, Jason Law.
So stepping in, Jason Law. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Missed with a breaking ball. Way in front of that fastball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
You froze him on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Stepping in now, Ronald Calzado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Stanton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Harper over to his right, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Rockies 7 and the Padres 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season as they open it up to 8-3. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. No balls and 1 strike. Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
A pause and the 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cordoba's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The fastball down near the shoe tops. That's lifted the other way out to left. Córdoba is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rockies 8 and the Padres 3. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Travis Hayden will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Matt Davidson is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 24.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Davidson waits on it. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Alan Córdoba hits next. Singled home run in his last time up. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ball 1.
That's out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
James is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. Now at the plate, Angel Huerta, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 makes him check his swing, but he went around for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Padres down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Striding in for the Rockies, Miles
Harper.
Harper.
For the Rockies, catcher, Miles Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan,
That's a ball.
what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is a fastball that misses. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Matt Davidson.
Stepping in, Matt Davidson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Here's a heater in there for a strike. Thornburg, a former Red Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Carlos Chavez will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Carlos Chavez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Welcome back to the ninth inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Tyler Cunningham comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready for another chance? Zue Lin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting. Arnold Suzuki.
At the plate, Arnold Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And there's out number 2. Pat Valaika will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A ball and no strikes. 264 is average entering play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
San Diego down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-3 tonight. The Rockies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. John Gray gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Luis Perdomo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. That's 6 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line, the Mineral, and the E line from Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 8-3. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 2-1. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. Carlos Martinez got his third win this season, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 4-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-2. Steven Matz earned the third W of his season, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals 4-0. The New York Yankees launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 6-3. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-0. The Baltimore Orioles picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the visiting Rays 8-6. The Chicago White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. Brian Saito collected win number 3 this year, leading the Brewers past the Royals 3-2. The Oakland Athletics combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-5. The Houston Astros defeated the visiting Angels 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Sosa. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Rockies guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Ronald Calzado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer, trying to get him started again following the double play. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. James moves over, and that ends the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. It's 1-0 San Diego. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, Pete James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
So 1-1. is in there for the second strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bounce it to the left side, to his right, Valaika, and there's one away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
Into the box, Jason Law. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Left side of the infield into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Devin Travis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. In there for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. James is after it, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Popped him up. Law in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, center fielder number 8, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. James has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Short, hit hard. Valaika moving to his right. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And, guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. Into the box now, Angel Huerta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Out in right, the pitcher number 64.
So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Omar Sosa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder, Ronald.
Now at the plate, Ronald Calzado. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Miles Harper, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Jameson Taillon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Carlos Chavez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 281 the average entering play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1-1.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
In now, Brendan Drury, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Travis, a runner at second with one away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Full count still. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hamilton is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 0-1, here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hamilton, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. In now, Pete James back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is It's in there for strike one. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Law. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will find the wall right near the 347 sign. And the tying run is into score all the way from first.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. One run, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Ball two.
Trying to count 2-2.
A runner at second, nobody out. Still even at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trevor Story swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4, all tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Angel Huerta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chavez is over. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 64, Nelson Lamet.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he just misses with a curveball. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Law shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Omar Sosa.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Sosa. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Bases are empty here with two men out. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Padres down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Willie Calhoun, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Standing in, Miles Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Jameson Taillon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready once again, Ronald Calzado. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Calzado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Outside, 2-1. yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Digging in now, Pat Valaika, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One and two now. Hosmer on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked the soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, Carlos Chavez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled to the left side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Pete James. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's running. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jason Law, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jonas Nunez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So striding in, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Mike Montgomery is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Mike Montgomery.
Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. James moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Angel Huerta.
At the plate, Angel Huerta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Comes into play here at 273. 5 homers and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 2-1. Adam Liberatore gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Liberatore.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Cody Allen comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Cody Allen.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Miles Harper, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Miguel Valdez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Miguel Valdez.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A high fastball is in there. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Belted high in the air out to left. Sosa going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Pete James, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calzado is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Stepping in now, Jason Law. 0-1 the count. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the right side. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 4 and the Friars 2. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
Leading off the inning, Omar Sosa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The Rockies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And he misses 2-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. James patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Next to the plate for the Padres, Ronald Calzado.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Hits are even at 7 apiece. One and one. Fouled away. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Ready now, Eric Hosmer. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockies are out in front 4-2. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
47, Tyler Thornburg.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2, here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In there, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He pulls this one into right. Calzado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Felix Ramirez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Felix Ramirez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Pavlica, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Hit on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Settling in now, Brandon Drury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. From the stretch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. James has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 8, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score today. Colorado used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Mike Montgomery claims the win out of the pen, his first. Felix Ramirez hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score from the ballgame this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. Ball run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The Padres, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside 8B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-3. Albert Almora drove home 3 runs, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 6-4. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Pirates finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 1-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Redbirds smacked 15 team hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-2. The Tampa Bay Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-0. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 3-1. The Boston Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-7. The Seattle Mariners got 11 hits overall as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-3. The Kansas City Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.